All right, I am zoomed in on our composite mission record sheet. You can see Andrew has been replaced. I still need to, as a kid, I had a red ink pen, and I would put a line through anybody, KIA, or an X through KIA, and a single line through serious wounds that went home. I will add that in. I will get a red pen. I can't find one. And that will just visually make this, and it looks really cool as a mission log fills, and you can just at a glance see what's going on. So we're going to be going to Abbeville. I'll get this sheet out of here. I'll set up the actual mission page, and we'll pop back into that. I'll show you that, and then we'll start this mission takeoff. All right, I'm zoomed out a little bit. I've put in, we're going to Abbeville, another aircraft area. We're going to roll for position in a second. But as I was digging through the box and the shift over to this different table, I also came across the 3 missions that I flew when I was at the WBC back in 2006. So if you ever get a chance, I know most people probably aren't going this year with the COVID, but you want to talk about fun. You get, 50, 30. I can't remember in 06, I want to say there were 38. 38 guys got together, and you each are flying a plane with a crew on a mission, and you hang out, you get a pre-brief and an after-action report, and it takes a full day or a day and a half, and it is awesome. A solitaire game bringing a crowd together. All right, I said aircraft. I should have said airfield. We're going to roll and see what position we're going to be in. So this will be 2 die. And let's see our position. 6, 7, 8, 9. We are going to be in the middle. I'll get that marked. And now let's see which squadron position we'll be in. Now, it does say you're only supposed to do this for missions 6 through 25. I think they're making it easier again, but I actually enjoy having the plus or the minus modifier, and I like to know where we are in space and time, so we're going to do it. It's just 1 die. 3, we will be right in the middle. So there'll actually be a minus modifier to the option for flights to come in and attack us. So we'll switch over to our Gazette. It says -2 water and +1 France. But there's going to be a -1 to both of those. So there won't be that +1 modifier when we start to fly into the target zone. We will have to be cautious on the way back. We will be over water. Going down in water is not good. Extremely hazardous to the plane. So we're ready to take off. All the ammunition's been loaded. Engines are firing up. And Brent Campbell, he coughs those engines in. Ron Nicholson's helping him out. Pilot, co-pilot are getting things ready. All the final checks are going on. We got Xanth on the radio doing some radio checks. Everybody's checking in at their spots. So Brian Sweet checks in as the bombardier. David Hassel, brand new crew member, a little nervous. Navigators checking in. Brent's got a good signal coming over his little, what do they call it, a neck radio? I picture him pinching it. Same with Ron. Bjorn in the top turret gives a little spin. Everything seems to be working good. Bay, the ball gunner, he's not in yet, but he's getting ready to load himself into that ball. We got Hans Bach, port waist, and his buddy Kevin starboard waist, and Bjorn Frank, but we're calling him Frank, is headed to the tail. Let me pan up. There sits our crew right there. There's no damage on there yet. I've thrown all the extinguishers into that one little spot. We'll just hopefully not even need them on this milk run. I shouldn't say milk run. We're going to swing over roughly. Let me get her set up. We will be flying right over to here. So you will see how we're coming across the water. We're coming off of England right now. We're over the water, and as soon as we get into Zone 3, you'll see we'll be in France. But let's see, the odds of us having somebody or a flight coming at us right away with a -3 is pretty long odds. But let's see what happens. All right, I pulled out to get some perspective. So we're on our beige chart. Let me make sure I'm not shading, and we got glare and everything else. I'm at a different table, so forgive me. So we're in the non-designated target zone, and we have a -3 to this roll. So let's just see what we get. A 6 -3 off of that. We get a 3, which means there'll be one flight coming our way. Come on, I thought we'd get a break. So we come down to table B3. That's going to be this one here. We're rolling now 2 die, with the red being the 10s, the white being the 1s. Let's see what we get here. 61. 61 is not too bad, but here we go with that 109 on a vertical dive D. We've got great, or I should say good, fighter cover. I forgot to put it on the sheet. But we know we've got good fighter cover. Usually you got to roll for it each zone, but we've got it going out and coming in. But they cannot stop that 109 that's coming screaming down in a vertical dive on our particular B-17. So he's swooping in. The only 2 guns that can shoot at it is Xanth, our radio operator, and Bjorn in our top turret. And they both have to get a 6. Let's see what happens. Fighter cover again, cannot get rid of them. So let's see, let's throw it on here. We're gonna do, I don't really need it here, but for you guys, that's radio room going on and our top turret. We're gonna do radio room first. Xanth picks it up, puts it out over the radio, calls in, Bogey screaming right down at him, and he needs a 6, gets a 4. That's a box of ammo that's gone. I'll mark that in a second. Here comes Bjorn. Come on, Bjorn, get a 6. Ooh, he's got it. Now we got to see if he gets a nice hit on him. Hopefully we can just scare him out of here or take him down entirely. So we need a 5 or a 6 for this to be a kill. 3 or 4 will give it a -2. 1 or 2, he'll still keep coming in, and he'll even come back if he gets a hit. But a -2 will be great. We'll take it. I've got to remember, I think it's a 5 or 6 when he shoots at us, but let's see what Bjorn does. A 3. All right, that's fine, but hold on. What I'd forgotten a couple times on our first mission was the top guns, along with the tail and the ball, are twin 50s. There's 2 of them. They get a +1 against a 109 and an ME 110. So you give a +1 to that. Unfortunately, we're going to 4. We didn't quite get into the 5 or 6. Oh, so close. But he's going to get a -2. We're going to pull these off, showing that they've fired. I'm going to confirm it's a 5 or a 6 and a vertical dive D. The D's confirming that couldn't be scared off by good fighter cover or fighter cover at all. And sure enough, the vertical dive for the German to hit is a 5 or a 6. We have a -2. So let's hope for low numbers. 5, -2, 3. All right, clearly, even the -1 would have helped here. He misses, does not hit the plane, will not circle back, even if he had, because the fighter breaks off. He zips on down. We'll pull him off the board. I cannot believe we got a run on us, but that happens. That happens. Let me mark off our ammo. So radio and our top turret did some damage. Did not take him down. That's all right. David comes on the radio, navigator, letting pilot know that we are moving into the target zone. A little bit shook up, the whole crew, having that lone fighter kind of scream in from way up on high and just zipping through the line. Rattled everybody a little bit. We'll see if Brian continues with his good bomb runs, though. So, but navigator's doing his job. David's letting us know we're moving into the next zone. So we now are in the designated target zone. Chances for multiple waves. Let's see what we get. 3. There is there is no modifier here. 0 through 3 is just one wave, so we're only going to roll one time on this chart. 63. Boy, I sure wish it was the other way around. It would have meant nobody was coming in at us. They were driven off by the other B-17 formations, but 63 is 3 190s, 1030 high, 12 high, and 130 high. David's about to get some action. Let's set these guys up. I'll get them on the board here and take some shots. And we'll see what our fighter cover does. So 1030 high, 12 high, and 130 high. They're all coming in. So first we're going to see what we got going on here, if we've got any aces or green German fighter pilots. Basically, it's the top 2 numbers for ace, so 11 or 12, and the bottom 2 will make them green. So, whoa, we got a green. A little bit easier to hit. We've got just an average pilot and almost another novice, but we've got one green pilot coming in. We're going to check and see what our fighter cover is able to do. Let's see if we can scare them off. We got a 5. Yes. All 3. Whoop. Gone. That's what I'm talking about. I don't ever get saddened by that at all. Death comes quick in B-17. We love our little friends. Brent reports that he's giving over flight control to Brian, and Brian's bringing that Norden bomb sight into action. He's getting her ready, and up comes the flak. Prior to the flak, we're going to check the weather over the target, so don't forget. 5, 6, 7. Weather is good. We're going to see what kind of flak we're going to be flying into. Let's go with just 1 die. We'll go with the white one. 2, light flak. Come in and mark that. I will take that. We will be rolling 3 times on the light flak chart. So we come in, we're here. If I remember right, wow, it's good. Only a 12 or a 2 will be a hit on light flak. So 12 or 2, 3 times. Ooh, 5, 7, that was 8, 11. Double checking, yep, misses all the way down. No flak hits at all. That gives Brian a lot of confidence. He wasn't shooken up by any hits. So Brian comes in. We want a high number here, high number. 3, not too bad. Just barely on target, but it won't matter. We still come down and roll on bombing accuracy. We are on target, so a 12 will give us all kinds of good chances, but this should be pretty decent no matter what. 7, another 40%er. Way to go, Brian. 40% again on the bomb run. On target, 40%. Whoo! Keep doing those. Keep doing those, sir. All right, we're turning this formation around. That's a good bomb run in the books. Bombs are gone, a huge hazard for the plane as a whole. We're still in the target zone. Let's see how many waves are coming for us. Hopefully 2 or 3. 4. We got 2 waves coming in. They're going to be a 15. That'll be rough. And a 62. Let me mark them down. A 15 and a 62. 15 and 62. Let's take a look at what this 15 is. 5 190s. It's going to be 12 high. Coming in. Boom. 1030 level. And 9. Level. And 9 level. 6 high. Frank is like, yes. And a vertical dive, B. Vertical dive, so he's coming down again, boom, but a B. I've got to go read the B. Let me see. Let me put him over here just showing he's on a dive. Ooh, I'd forgotten. The B says you can't fire at all, nor can it be driven off by fighter cover. So he's really screaming in. Goodness. All right, we're going to check for aces again. Remember, it's the top 2, 11 or 12, or the bottom 2, 2 or 3, for green. Let's just work around the clock here, ending with our 6. So average, 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 the diver, average, and average. No greens, no aces coming in, can't be driven off. He's coming in no matter what. The most we can get scared off here is 3 anyway. We need a 5 or a 6. Ooh, we got a 6. 3 are gone. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 2 is gone. All right, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4. There are our 2. Now let's see. Let's just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he is gone. All right, again, we'll resolve him last. There's nothing we can do about him diving in. So we're going to be looking at our little wheel chart here, showing where they're coming in from. Level is the middle area here, and it is the port waist would have a 6, and the top and ball guns will have a 5 or a 6 to hit a 190. We can use spray fire, and I wanted to point out, so the diagram was designed by Neil Schlaffer. Again, this was in the general. Twin guns are a star. Green areas mean you can use spray fire. The port waist, Hans is definitely going to use spray fire. So let's put these in. We're going to do spray fire port waist. We're going to have the ball turret MGs rocking on him and the top turrets. They will not get the +1 die roll to hit because it's an F-190. We're going to do the spray fire first. So we'll roll 6-sided die. Woo, that's still a hit, even with spray fire. Let's mark off the 3 rounds. He gets a hit. Let's see what that hit is. No, just a little dink, even with all that ammo, but he's gotten a hit, and that'll be a -1 for him to hit us. Good. Bjorn, top turret gun's going to come in. Come on. 3, that will be a miss. Here comes the ball gun. Bay's rotated around. This is, I think, I don't know, is this his first shot out of both missions? I don't think so, just this mission. Come on, 5 or a 6. He's got a 6. Come on, give me another 6. 3. He doesn't get the +1. It wouldn't have mattered anyway, but he's got a -2. These are cumulative for a total of -3 for him to hit us. So he needs a 4, 5, or 6 to hit us. We can't shoot this diver at all. We're going to do this first, and he gets a 4, which would have been a hit, but because of the fire that the crew, you guys did great, that put on him, we got 2 hits on that. He misses. I bet you he broke off early even, and he heads for the hills. Gone, gone, gone. All right, but we got our diver coming in. He's coming in fast, screaming down in on us. He needs a 5 or a 6 to hit. Misses, rockets right on through the formation, and dives away, not to return. Whoo! Nice. All right, we go to our next formation. 109, 3 level. Boom. And a 110 at 130 low. This, whoops, I grabbed a 190. 130 low coming in. This will be the first time we've seen the 110. 110 was slower. If I remember right, a little easier to hit, but they will automatically put an extra hit on us. It's not a modifier, it's an automatic +1. If I remember correctly, I'll double check as we move through. We do still have fighter cover. It's good. We're going to roll for it again. I will not fret if they get shooed away. Danger, danger, danger. 2. It only scares away one of them, so we'll call them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. The 109 is gone. You will see this 110 coming in low. He's going to be shot at by the ball turret. Again, Bay is coming into action here. And guess what? David Getting some trigger time. What you gonna do, David? What you gonna do? Starboard cheek gun, he's on it. We're even gonna let David fire first. I think he's a little fired up. Bay's holding his fire a little bit. Let me double check our modifiers. All right, we need a 6 to hit. I don't think I checked to see if he was an ace or not. He is not. So here we go. All right, David. Come on, you need a 6. He's ripping fire. 2. Here comes Bay. We do have the ball guns, so he's going to get a +1 here. Oh, 4. Does not get it. Now we got to see this ME-110 is firing at us. He needs a 5 or a 6. 4. Does not hit. With no hits, he's going to fly right on through. Guess what? Frank is going to take a shot. So he comes zipping through. And as he flies through, let me get these off. And Frank needs a 6. He's got it. Come on, buddy. 3. Twin guns, 4. He hits it. Does not take it down. Frank, you're getting so close, so close. Let's mark off the ammo. All right, we are flying out of zone 2. We're back into zone 1. We're over water. There's a -3 here. Come on, nobody's coming for us. 5 brings us a 2. That is a big 0. We are good to go. We are back over England. Brent and Ron start getting the plane ready for landing. Let me get our 0 in. Let's check weather. 5-6. Weather is good. And all we need now, and I'm going to have to check on something in a second here. My wife's out doing some work. I think she's going to want me out there. All we got to do now is land. 7. We are on the ground, and another mission is in the books. Mission 2 is good, and we lost nobody. So I know some Patreon folks are looking at coming in. We'll get you in when we lose somebody. Trust me. We'll lose a plane sooner or later. We're going to have a lot of casualties sooner or later. These are some simpler milk runs. Danger's coming. Danger is coming.
Now that was a milk run. Couple attacks, light flak. Not bad at all. HAMTAGERY goes on to mission number 3. All right, let's see. We got to do a little record keeping here. We're going to get this over here. Brian Sweet had another 40% bomb run. 40%, that's 2 in a row. Keep them up, brother. You keep doing that, our bomb percentages will be fabulous. Just to give you an idea on bomb percentages, if you're on target, it's all good. Pretty much the lowest you'll get is a 20, if memory serves. Yes. Of course, average then is the kind of the 40. But if you're at the lower or the high end, a 3 would have been a 60%, a 2, 75. If you get an 11, it's a 50%. If you get a 12, it's an 88 plus 2 die roll. So you can drop it straight into the pickle barrel. Pickle barrel. Couldn't remember the reference for a while. All right. We are still on some milk runs. It's our 3rd mission. Hopefully milk runs. We still have good fighter cover all the way out, all the way back. We're going to roll 1 die. It's chart G1, specifically says for missions 1 through 5, just to get you warmed up. Then we go a little bit further out, even missions 6 through 10. We'll see if we make it. Then they get much harder, 11 through 25. A 3. We are going to Amiens. It's a rail yard, our first rail yard. So let's get that in there. All right, we've got it. No new crew. Everybody survived. Hello. I did have yet another Patreon person come on. Beautiful. I'll get you added in on my little roster list. Just taking them in order. And as the needs occur, you will fill in slowly. Hopefully slowly. We don't want a plane shot down. All right, I also am going to tighten up the show a little bit. I'm going to do the kind of preamble. Instead of a part 1, part 2, I'm going to just make it one mission, one show. So there'll be the preamble. We'll roll into the actual mission, sitting at the table, rolling the dice. This means this show can be long. I was concerned about how long it would go. And then I'll come do the wrap up. And because of life, you may see different shirts, different hats, because it's different days. I do change clothes. I thought about keeping it consistent, maybe keeping it, and I thought, you know what? It's life. Well, we're playing through. Even the mission doesn't always go through in one straight sitting. This one did. But I'm going to pack them all together. So next one, mission 3, should just go boom all the way through. And I'm going to try to just do it one mission every 2 weeks. One mission every 2 weeks. I'll be honest with you, with the COVID, with the extra regular day job, COVID being a problem because everybody's home. My film times used to be Mondays when nobody's here and I can just knock out filming. But I've got some review stuff I've got to do too. So in between playing games with the family, awesome. Being at work a little bit more, having everyone at home all the time, and starting this project, my reviews have suffered. So I've got to get some reviews, and there's some preview stuff coming in that I got to do too. So we're going to try to do this every 2 weeks. I like it. I want to do it like 2 a week. So I'll kind of play it by ear, but I've got to get some other stuff done, obligations to other people as well. And I do like doing reviews, unshrinks, previews. All right, HAMTAGERY still alive. Woo!